Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth lesson of my channel, The First Octave, where I will be helping you take your first steps as a pianist. If you haven't already watched the previous three lessons, then go back and complete them before starting this one, because today we're going to move on to new topics. The first topic is basic music theory. Theory is about the terms and reasonings behind how music is written and played. The most important terms are time signature, key signature, and tempo. Time signature is the marking of how many beats there are in one measure. Measures are the small sections divided by bars that you see in sheet music. They help musicians track what part of the piece they're in and not get lost. There's no exact amount of time signatures, but the most commonly used ones are 4x4, 2x4, 3x4, 5x4, and 6x8. This is how time signature is written. The bottom number represents the note value, and the top number represents how many notes to play in a measure. For example, in 2x4, the bottom number is 4, which means it's a crotchet note, and the top number is 2. Therefore, there are two crotchet notes in a measure. Here are some songs that use different time signatures. Search up some of these songs, I'm sure you know them, and try to identify the time signatures. As you can see, the time signature is always written before the music starts, after the clef. The key signature is written as sharps and flats before the time signature. The key signature tells you which notes you need to play as a sharp and which notes you need to play as flat. For example, in this key signature here, the sharps are on C and F. That means the piece is in the key of D major because the scale of D major has the sharps C and F. This works the same way for all flats as well. Here are some more key signatures for you to learn. This is the circle of fifths. It tells you which notes are sharps and flat in each key signature. The innermost circle tells you the minor keys. The outer circle, which is seen in color blue over here, tells you the major keys, and the outermost circle tells you which notes are sharps and flats in those key signatures. Tempo is how many beats there are per minute, so basically the speed of the piece. They can be written like this. Terms such as allegro, moderato, andante. These terms are used to describe the tempo, and lento can also be used as a general speed. Allegro means fast, moderato means moderately, and andante means at a walking pace, and lento means slowly. These terms will be written at the top of the music where the BPM would also be written. If the tempo is 60 BPM, for example, then you use a metronome to give you a beat. A metronome is a machine that keeps a consistent tempo for you to follow. You can find this online or buy a physical one. The challenge to complete until you're ready for the next lesson is to learn at least 5 key signatures and their scales. Use the circle of fifths to help you know which key signatures have which flats and sharps. This is going to help you play a larger variety of pieces in the future with ease. Use a metronome to make this easier. That's all for this lesson, so if you have any questions, then reach out in the comments or take your time to rewatch the video. Keep practicing and make sure to finish the challenges. I hope to see you in the next lesson.